Hello, Jenny Kassan here. I'm an attorney and coach, and I help mission-driven entrepreneurs raise capital on their own terms. I wanted to share today about angel investors. Many people have heard that term, but it can mean a lot of different things to different people. Sometimes when people talk about angel investors, they're talking about wealthy people who join organizations of other angel investors, angel groups, and those angel groups get together and hear pitches, and then decide whether or not to invest in the companies that they hear from. And most angel groups out there are very much part of the venture capital ecosystem. So they're kind of investing on the model where they're hoping that you'll be raising multiple rounds of funding with the goal of growing as fast as possible and then having an exit. So if that model isn't a really great fit for you, sometimes pitching to angels can be a waste of your time, because if you're not on that path, you may not be the right fit for them. But that doesn't mean you should write off all angel investors, because another definition of angel investors is just anyone who is investing their own money and wants to invest in your business. So if you define it that broadly, angel investors are amazing. And I myself have been an angel investor. I've invested in several of my clients. I know many awesome angel investors who are kind of maybe in the past they did invest more on the venture capital model, but now they're kind of looking for different ways of investing. That group is really diverse. And there's people out there who have money to invest, but maybe have never invested directly in a startup or an entrepreneur or a small business. But if they knew that they could, they would be very interested. So there's lots of different ways you could define angel investors. So one thing that I used to say is that an angel investor has to be someone who meets the legal definition of an accredited investor, because under the law, it's much more common for entrepreneurs to raise money from accredited investors, because the law just makes it easier if you're pitching people who have a certain level of income or wealth. And that's basically $200,000 in income or $1 million in net worth. But really, you don't have to be accredited to be an angel investor. I mean, I know lots of unaccredited people who have invested in businesses. So I just wanted to share that. And you may have heard me talk about this before, but I really wanted to start an organization of people, both wealthy and not so wealthy, who could practice being angel investors together with a focus on direct investing in mission-driven businesses. So towards the end of 2018, I started a group in partnership with my colleague Michelle Timish called Angels of Main Street. And Angels of Main Street is a national organization of angel investors, and anyone can join. You do not have to be wealthy. All you have to be willing to do if you join Angels of Main Street is make a commitment to invest some amount, a direct investment in a mission-driven business that you care about. And we actually ask people to invest $500 a year. So we started that at the end of 2018. So it's been a little bit over a year. I'm so excited to report that we have almost 70 members now. And for 2019, we tracked how much our angels invested. So we contacted all of our angels and asked them, how much did you invest this year? And not everyone answered, but from the answers we got, it was over $500,000. So some of the angels invested $500 because that's the minimum that we asked them to. Some invested $20,000, $25,000, but when you added it all up, it was over $500,000, and it's probably much more because not everyone answered. So I'm just so thrilled to say that we, as a group of angel investors, we moved $500,000 into a bunch of really awesome businesses. I can give you a couple examples of businesses that they invested in. So they invested in East Bay Permanent Real Estate Cooperative, which is an organization in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area, that's trying to create more healthy relationships of ownership of housing. Wellspring Harvest Co-op in Massachusetts. They were actually my client. They are doing greenhouse cooperative, Co-op Power, community solar, Narrative Food, which is based in LA. Kubain Ice Cream, also my client, who makes delicious coconut ice cream. Geek Girl Tech, who was my client, does security services for small businesses. Anyway, so those are just a few examples of businesses that the angels invested in, but it's a pretty diverse list. And so I just want, oh, and I also wanted to share one other accomplishment we had this year, and that is that we actually worked with one of my clients called Circles to create a mobile app for Angels of Main Street. So if you want to be able to, easily have conversations with other angels, form subgroups, make announcements, there's this app that you can do it on, and it's super fun. Also, we did create a free version of Angels of Main Street if people just want to get a taste of it. And so if that's something you're interested in, if you're not quite ready to join Angels of Main Street, because it is a $100 membership fee, one-time membership fee, I can add you to that group. So I just want to share that. I'm super excited that we're growing the movement of people throughout the United States who, and probably even abroad, who want to move, however small or however large an amount of money from their portfolio into direct investments in businesses that they care about that are making a difference in the world. And there's so many of those businesses. I happen to have a lot of them as my client. So anyway, if you are interested in learning more about Angels of Main Street, just go to www.angelsofmainstreet.com and we explain the whole thing there. Or if you want to join the free version, which we call Future Angels of Main Street, just you can message me and give me your email address and we can add you. And of course, if you don't like it, you can always leave, or you can decide to join the actual membership program. What else did I want to say about that? I think that's it. But yeah, if you're raising money, if you're thinking like, oh, I'm not an angel investor, I'm trying to raise money, I'm an entrepreneur, don't be so quick to think that, because believe it or not, a lot of the members of Angels of Main Street are actually my entrepreneur clients who are currently raising money, but they're investing a small amount of money in other entrepreneurs. And that's a really good idea because, first of all, it just allows you to put yourself in the shoes of an investor, which makes it easier for you to raise money. They also are part of a group of 70 investors that they might have a good connection with, who might want to invest in them. And also, it's just really good karma. If you're trying to raise money and you invest some of your hard-earned money into another entrepreneur, I honestly think that that's gonna be something that's gonna create some positive benefits for you as an entrepreneur raising money. So anyway, that's all I have for today, but feel free to ask any questions you have about Angels of Main Street. Again, it's www.angelsofmainstreet.com. And if you want to join the free version, just send me a message with your email address. All right, have a good rest of your week. Bye.